Hello brass band lovers from here in the UK and from around the world. This is your Sounds of Brass weekly world catch-up brass band news. And I'm your host, Peter Webster. After a farewell of Erik Jansen at the end of last year, brass band Schoenhoven has announced that a new permanent member has been found for the team of musical directors. The A-band will continue into the future with Erik van de Kolk, Glenn van Looy and Stefan van der Wilt. Erik van de Kolk has been part of musical direction of brass band Schoenhoven since 2021. Leading them to victory at the Dutch Open in 2024 and has been associated with the band for more than 20 years. First as a percussionist and later also as a conductor. He will balance his commitment with that of his professional role as chief conductor of the Marine Band of the Royal Netherlands Navy and his teaching work at the Conservatory of Amsterdam. Glenn van Looy made an international splash as a euphonium player and has been the solo euphonium of the Velastia brass band for quite some time. Recently, Glenn has been building up his conducting career, and in the capacity he has also worked with brass band Schoenhoven in recent months. This combination of both sides is so good that it has been decided to continue together. Stefan van der Wilt is a talented young conductor. For years has been associated with a brass band Rijnmond as a percussionist and is currently a conductor at Alkmaar Brass and leads the Andel's Fanfare Corps to the World Music Competition. His talent, passion and enthusiasm for the brass band Jonder make him an ideal musical addition. The new musical team will come into effect next season, with Schoenhoven continuing to perform under the direction of Paul Holland at the Dutch Brass Band Championships. The Langley Band are delighted to announce the appointment of Dr. Brett Baker as their new musical director. Speaking following the appointment, Langley Bird Chair Ollie Wilson enthused, "We are ecstatic that we have been able to appoint a musical director with the pedigree, expertise and enthusiasm to take our band forward. Our rehearsals with Brett so far have been fantastic and we are all looking forward to the progress we can make together." Brett, who is a world-renowned soloist, educator and musician, and is also the solo trombone player of the world-famous Corey Band. He is also chair of the Association of Brass Band Adjudicators and brings a wealth of experience as a teacher, conductor, adjudicator and performer to his new role with Langley. Having enjoyed a distinguished international career, Brett performs and teaches across the globe, earning widespread recognition for both his outstanding musicianship and his commitment to developing brass band talent at every level. His combination of elite-level performing experience and his passion for musical education makes him the ideal fit for Langley Band as it continues to build on recent successes and pursue its ambitions for the future. The band have already benefited from Brett's energy, enthusiasm and musical insight during initial rehearsals, with members responding positively to his exciting vision and approach. There is a genuine sense of optimism throughout the organisation as the partnership begins, with everyone looking forward to the opportunities and challenges ahead. Commenting on the role, Brett said, "I'm delighted to be joining Langley Band as musical director. From my first rehearsal with the band, I was struck by the commitment, positivity and willingness of the players to develop and improve. There is a great atmosphere within the organisation and I am really excited to be working with such a dedicated group of musicians. I look forward to helping the band achieve its goals and seeing what we can accomplish together in the months and years ahead." In his statement on social media, the band stated, "The appointment marks an exciting new chapter for Langley Band. With Brett's leadership and expertise, The band is eager to continue raising standards, developing its musical identity and achieving success both on the concert stage and in the contest area. Everyone at Langley Band would like to extend a warm welcome to Brett, and we look forward to bright and successful future together. The organisers of the Leeds International Concert Season have confirmed the 8 bands who will feature in the Best of Brass 2026/27 series. The monthly concerts taking place in Pudsey Civic Hall from October to May 2027 will be given by Yorkshire Imperial Band, Hepworth Band, Carlton Main Frickery Colliery Band, the Flowers Band, Black Dyke Band, Grimethorpe Colliery Band, Rothwell Temperance Band and Brighouse and Rastrick Band. The series programme organisers stated, "There's nothing quite like the power and precision of a championship brass band. As the Leeds Best of Brass series returns for 2026-27, we're delighted to present another outstanding lineup of bands. From iconic names with a global reputation to brilliant Yorkshire favourites, the Leeds Best of Brass series brings together some of the very best brass players in the country for 8 unforgettable Saturday night concerts. So whether you're a lifelong brass lover or new to the brass banding world, there's no better way to hear a brass band live at this level. Pudsey Civic Hall provides a welcome home for this series with excellent transport links, free parking and a well-stocked bar. It's the perfect setting to enjoy world-class brass music. The dates are as follows. The Yorkshire Imperial Band will perform on Saturday the 17th of October. The Hepworth Band will perform on Saturday the 28th of November. The Carlton Main Frickery Colliery Band will perform on Saturday the 19th of December. The Flowers Band will take to the stage on Saturday the 16th of January. The Black Dyke Band will take to the stage on Saturday the 13th of February. Grimethorpe Colliery Band will perform on Saturday the 13th of March. Rothwell Temperance Band will take to the stage on Saturday the 10th of April, and Brighouse and Rastrick Band will take to the stage and perform on Saturday the 8th of March. All concerts just mentioned all commence at 7:30 p.m. There are exciting developments currently underway in Norway as the National Youth Brass Band of Norway, the NUBB, is making its debut, designed to provide inspirational music experiences for players aged 14 to 24. The band's first national tour is currently taking place under the musical leadership and guidance of musical director Alan Withington. The inaugural course, 17th to the 26th of July, took place at Danvik Folk High School, bringing together around 40 young musicians from across Norway. Following an intensive week of rehearsals, sectionals and mass classes, the band is already halfway through its concert tour across the country, having given superb performances in Oslo and Grimstad. They now travel to Stavanger and Bergen this weekend to compete their summer series. Having looked at other models in Europe and beyond, the NUBB has been tailored to complement existing ensembles and bands and play to the strengths of the Norwegian brass band movement. Benjamin Mortensen, a spokesperson for the NUBB, explained they are creating an annual meeting place where ambitious young musicians can develop at the highest level while building friendships that will shape their future. The NUBB are featuring James Fountain and Gary Curtin as guest soloists, as well as members of the international and Norwegian faculty of tutors. That also includes Shiona White, Rijk Klepper, André Rijdland, Vetters, Fraud, Amundsdon and Jord Viken. It is hoped that the NUBB will become a lasting annual tradition that strengthens the next generation of players, conductors and musical leaders, while showcasing the exceptional standard of Norwegian brass banding to audiences at home and abroad. Just over 140 young instrumentalists have descended on the small village of Forgandenny in Perthshire for this year's National Youth Brass Band of Scotland residential summer course at the Strathallan School. The week-long NYBBS 2026 is for brass and percussion players from around Scotland, aged from 9 to 22, split into 3 bands, children's reserve and senior, for whom the emphasis will be on having fun as well as enjoying the full learning experience. Sectional practice sessions, masterclasses and full band rehearsals will provide the opportunity for some serious music making for the students, while extracurriculum events will bring a more lively element to the course. There will be 143 students this year, 42 in the children's band, 54 in the reserve band and 47 in the senior band. 19 tutors will be providing the musical input on the course, supported by 15 pastoral staff who will ensure the students' needs are catered for away from the rehearsal rooms. This year, the senior band will be in the capable hands of 2 experienced tutors, Ryan Richards and Sion Ryans-Jones, as musical director Ian Porthouse will be away to New Zealand for the first time in 30 years after a personal invitation to him and his family. The standing conductors, following discussion with Ian, will continue the musical direction the NYBBS team is working towards for this year. Ryan and Sion, with the other musical directors, Alan Fernie, Children's, and John Boax, Reserve, will be preparing a music repertoire to showcase the talents of the young players, and the programmes will be performed at 2 concerts at the Perth Theatre on Saturday the 1st of August. The children's band concert will be at 2:30 p.m, and attendance can be reserved via Ticket Source. Later that day, at 6 p.m, the reserve and senior band will be taken to the stage. Those wishing to attend this concert can also book via Ticket Source. The adjudicators for the 5 national finals 2026 have now been confirmed by Capital Promotions. Championship section, Rob Whiffin, Chair, Ray Farr and Alan Morrison. First section is David Hurst, Chair, Dr. David Thornton and Mark Wilkinson. The second section, Dr. Stephen Cobb, Chair, and Dr. Robert Childs, along with Shona Wade. The third section, Andrea Price, Chair, Brett Baker and Alan Bourne. And the fourth section, Stephanie Binns, Chair, Nicholas Garman and Stephen Pritchard-Jones. There is a small change to the structure of this year's adjudication panels. With the introduction of the chairperson for each section, the chairperson will act as the spokesperson for the panel and serve as the principal point of contact should any discussions or clarification be required within the adjudicating box. Commenting on the appointments, Philip Morris, Managing Director of Capital Promotions, commented by saying, "We are delighted with the calibre of adjudicators appointed for this year's national finals, the vast majority of whom have extensive experience at this level. Competing bands can therefore be assured that they will be assessed by panels and proven expertise and professionalism. We are also pleased to continue our support of the AOBBA Trainee Adjudicators Scheme at the Sections 1 to 4 National Finals. The opportunity for trainee to observe and engage with our official adjudicators provides invaluable experience and contributes to the development of future adjudicating talent within the movement. And finally, one of the most celebrated bands in the world, the Black Dyke Band, made a triumphant return to the BBC Proms on the 19th of July, held at the Royal Albert Hall. This marked the 6th appearance at the festival, and critics hailed it a brass banding at the finest. Under the baton of Dr. Nicholas Childs, the programme ranged from Judith Bingham's 4-Minute Mile to Bly's Le Carnival Romain and Holst's A Moorside Suite. Reviewers praised the band's versatility, colour and precision, with standout solos from Euphonium star Adam Bocaris and cornetist Thomas Hutchinson. A reminder that brass bands continue to shine on the world's biggest classical stages. And that brings us to the end of today's Sounds of Brass World Brass Band News. From world titles in Kirkrad to youth tutors across Britain, from ranking shake-ups to promotional triumphs, the brass band world is buzzing with energy and excellence. Join me again next week for more news, interviews and features from across the banding globe. Until then, keep the music playing and a very good day.